Back another album review. Today's review is on Transgression by Fear Factory. This is the band's sixth studio album. It was recorded and produced by Burton C. Bell and Toby Wright. Toby also did the mixing with help from James Mushorn. The mastering is done by Stephen Markison. The album was released on August 22nd, 2005 on Calvin Records. What's interesting is that this is the band's first album since Soul of a New Machine to not have any involvement from Reese Fulber. It was also the band's last album to feature Christian Old Wolbers and Raymond Herrera since they left the band in 2006. Byron Stroud remained with the band until 2012. Now let's talk about the songs. The album's intro is 540,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Apparently this is about the heat generated by a nuclear explosion. The next track is Transgression, which was released as a single in 2006. This is also the title track in case it wasn't obvious enough. After that is Spinal Compression. The band doubled down on incorporating elements of groove metal when making this album. Next up is Contagion. This track had Paul Lawler handling the sound design. Up next is Empty Vision. The lyrics mention lost innocence and blank revelations. That's followed by Echo of My Scream. This track has additional bass from Billy Gould and sound design from Paul Lawler. It's also the band's first song to have a guitar solo. We followed up with Supernova, which was released as a single in 2005. It's another track that Billy Gould performed on. It also features additional guitar from Russell Alley and vocal recording from Steve Tushar. Right after that is New Promise. The lyrics have to do with keeping someone safe. It's also the second song from the band to have a guitar solo. The track after that is I Will Follow. This is actually a cover of the song by U2. The second to last track is Millennium. The original version was made by Killing Joke. The album's outro is Moment of Impact. This track was released as a single in 2005. I need to mention that the Japanese version includes some bonus tracks, the first of which is Empire. The last three are live versions of Slave Labor, Cyber Waste, and Drones. As you can see, my copy is the Japanese version. You can also see that I got the Obi strip right there. When researching this album, I read that it was number 45 on the Billboard 200 and number 6 on the US independent albums. When it comes to the critics, reception was mostly mixed, despite the fact that AllMusic and Blabbermouth liked it. Fans were also split on this album. Christian Old Wolbers even went as far as to disown the album, and he didn't like how his guitar sounded. Another thing he mentioned is that production was rushed due to demands from the band's record label. He also brought up that there were 18 songs in total that were recorded, and more would have been included had the band not been hindered by time constraints. 13 of the songs were released, and one I didn't mention was My Grave, which was downloadable. 2 more unreleased songs were Ammunition and a cover of the song Anthems by Godflesh. The other 3 are also considered lost media. Now for my thoughts. I find this album to be subpar compared to the band's other work. Christian had a good point regarding how recording and production went, and I don't blame him for how the album sounded. He also claims that he produced Archetype, despite the fact that the band themselves were credited with producing it. As for Transgression, it was Burton and Tovey producing it, while Tovey handled a lot of the work by himself. I don't find this to be a bad album per se, but I can understand why people were disappointed with it. And I see it as the black sheep of the band's discography. In 2006, Fear Factory went on hiatus. Though Dino Cazares came back in 2009, he said on Twitter countless times that this album will never be reissued. Overall, I find this album to be a mixed bag, but I still find it to be way better than Ricochet by Rise Against. Now's the part where I question you. Have you listened to Transgression? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? If you have this album, which version do you have? Do you think the lost songs will get released someday? What do you think could have been done to improve this album? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll review something better next time.